are extremely positive. There is a big welcome arranged here already for Mr. Hamdallah and his fellow ministers and the rest of his delegation. Posters of Mahmoud Abbas and the Prime Minister are up, posters of the Egyptian President Sisi as well for the first time, because it's Egypt that has brokered this deal. The question remains how, in the longer term, after they've handed over power in the various ministries, how they solve things like the security arrangements on the Egyptian border, the Rafah crossing, who's in charge there, who's in charge of internal security, and indeed who has control ultimately over the military wing of Hamas. Hamas is very clear that that is not on the table. They're talking about committees to try and solve the issues of how to run the security situation within Gaza. There was a suggestion that from Fatah officials that Mahmoud Abbas doesn't want to see something similar to what's happened in Lebanon with a Hezbollah-style military wing being another center of power. We've heard from a PLO senior member saying that that has never been a condition, but that it is part of the longer-term negotiations on the basis of one of the previous agreements that happened in 2011 in Cairo. But those sorts of very difficult issues, if for now postponed, will have to be solved at some stage in the future.
All right, Harry, thank you. Harry Fawcett there, live at the Erez crossing. Now, the two women accused of assassinating the half-brother of the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un have both pleaded not guilty at their trial in a Malaysian court. They're charged with killing Kim Jong-nam by smearing his face with a banned nerve agent at Kuala Lumpur Airport in February. The women say they thought they were part of a prank for a hidden camera show. They face a death penalty if they're found guilty. Florence Louis has more from Shah Alam High Court near Kuala Lumpur.
The two suspects, Siti Aisyah from Indonesia and Duan Phi Hong from Vietnam, have pleaded not guilty to charges of murdering Kim Jong-nam on 13th of February. Now, the lead prosecutor, in his opening remarks, said the prosecution will put forward evidence, including calling expert witnesses to testify that Kim Jong-nam died after being swabbed with lethal dose of VX nerve agent. And he said they will be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that these two women knew what they were doing and knew that what they were doing was enough to kill Kim Jong-nam. Now, of course, these two women are not the only suspects in this murder case. There are 4 other North Korean men, but they are still at large. Malaysian police have not been able to question them, much less put them on trial. Now, they are thought to have left Malaysia a couple of hours after the killing was committed, and they're believed to be in North Korea. There is an Interpol red notice alert out for these 4 men. Now, of course, at this stage, we don't still know what the motive is. This could become clearer in the coming weeks. But the two women have told diplomats from their home countries that they are not guilty, that they thought they were just taking part in a harmless prank for a reality television show.
A ban on full-face veils is coming to force in Austria.